Well, hello everybody, it's Hogan Rules. Today I'm going to do is my WWE Monday Night Raw reaction of the December 5th, 2016 episode. First up on the show, Seth Rollins comes out there and is winning. He's going to get Triple H. And Kevin Owens comes out and goes like, I got 3 gifts for Jericho. Chris Jericho's going to get the United States Championship shot at Roman Reigns. And then he's going to face you at Roadblock into the line. And your opponent for tonight, The Big Show, is back with a big old bushy beard. He's like, I wish I had hair. I like that haircut. I wish I had hair. Big Show versus Seth Rollins did not end very well for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens gets chokeslammed, and then Seth Rollins wins by count, and then does a pedigree to Kevin Owens, and there you go. Third, Jack Goulet promo, some person from Ireland or something. Fourth, Jack Galloway versus Aaron Daivari, and Aaron Daivari lost to him, and then he lost to him again, but does not. And then he assaults him at Aaron, all he does, because he's upset, and that's what happens. Fifth, Titus Neil Brand, I guess. Sixth, Mick Foley, Kevin Owens, that he should not be in a match tonight, that he's already been beat up. He's like, no, 7 minutes here, so you are going to have that match. Seventh, Rusev and Lana. Enzo Moore's like, that's no way to treat lady, and then Lana's like, you know this, and it's like, oh, come to my hotel tonight, and I'll see how the real person, blah, blah, blah. Eighth, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. That's a very intense match. Fight forever. Kevin Owens ended up winning with a powerbomb. Pretty sick ending, but Sami Zayn, thanks to that feud with Braun Strowman. Braun! Eighth, Enzo Amore and Lana, like, he takes me for granted. Maybe if you come to my hotel room at 7:04 and says like a Russian word, he doesn't know what that means. So yeah. 8th, 9th, 10th, Roman Reigns. Something like that. Like, he interrupts, like, Chris Jericho's like, your luck's gonna run out, and, yeah, you're just doing Kevin Owens' dirty work, he says. What? Sasha Banks, Charlie is like, this means everything to me. Now we're gonna have a first ever Iron Man match with the women. Charlotte versus Sasha Banks to make history again. A 30-minute Iron Man match, Iron Women's match, whatever, for the WWE Women's Championship at Roadblock into the line. 12th, Rich Swann, which is the new Cruiserweight Champion. Are you ready for this? Can you handle this? Versus TJ Perkins, the video game dude. Rich Swann ends up beating the first ever Cruiserweight Champion since they came back, and Rich Swann ends up winning. 13th, Bayley versus Alicia Fox, because Alicia Fox got mad that Bayley gave him a teddy bear, but Bayley's actually proposed now, and she actually said yes, and now they lose their chances, I guess, for you guys, I guess. So Bayley ends up winning the match with the Bayley to belly suplex thing. For the Enzo Amore, big cat, like, Enzo Amore's like, well, I gotta get to Lon's hotel room, like, he should just show me, I'm out of here, and he leaves, and Rusev's like, but you got a big problem, like, he's gonna have a match with him tonight. We'll make fully get a match here. 15th, Titus Neil versus Mark Henry in the Tussle in Texas matchup. It was a 30-second match. Titus Neil lost with one move, the World Strong Slam, and Mark Henry ended up winning, and somebody's gonna get their ass kicked. Mark Henry ended up winning to, it's the Hall of Pain. If you want to go to there. Yep. That was a very quick match. Well, yes, also we're in the Universal of Texas. This is Raw 1228. Can you handle this? Are you ready for this? By the way, the New Day is 470 days as Raw Tag Team Champions. Emelina is supposed to debut on Raw soon, I guess. 17th, U.S. Championship, Roman Reigns versus Chris Jericho, and he wants to be by himself, and Roman Reigns ends up winning because Chris Jericho did not want help, but he did get the Codebreaker off, and then he got mad at Kevin Owens, and he jumped off the one spear, which looked pretty sick, and they got speared, and then lost the match, and now he's mad at Kevin Owens, so we're probably going to get this feud very soon. 18th, Enzo Amore's on the phone. He says, unknown, forget, Big Cass is supposed to have a match with Rusev, but he gets worried over him. And then Lana looks all sexy looking, and then Rusev attacks him, and then blah blah blah. That's what happens, and drags him out there in his underwear in the hotel room. And now Rusev and Lana are gonna bang. So there you go, bang. 19, Luke Gallows versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the No Contendership against the New Day. It ends up in a DQ because New Day gets involved. So now we're gonna have a triple threat tag team match: Luke Gallows, Carson versus Cesaro, Sheamus versus the New Day for the World Tag Team Championships next week. So he doesn't have to get pinned to lose them. So they couldn't even tie the record unless beat it. So they don't got too long to beat it. Just beat it. Just beat it. 20th, Charlotte Flair, she wants to apologize to Ric Flair, her father. In May, she said, oh, he's just a bitch, and then brings out her dad, and then hugs her and says, Dad, I'm sorry, and then slaps him, and then comes like, you turn your back on me, your own flesh and blood, and then here comes Sasha Banks, and then she gets beat up, and then Ric Flair's like, no, don't destroy her, I got a banger later tonight. So Ric Flair's banging Sasha Banks in the butt or something. But Charlotte Flair beats the crap out of her and ends over at 11:10, and that has been the whole Raw. If I missed something, I did miss something. Then it's Ric Flair starting his words like a limousine ride and blah blah blah, all that. Reelin' Dylan's son of a gun. Woo woo woo! And the more that was before he got attacked and whatnot to the hotel room. That has been my WWE Monday Raw, and also the announcers were Brian Saxon, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves. This was the December 5th, 2016 episode of WWE Monday Raw, Raw 1228, and the New Day is 470 days of Tag Team Champions. They might tie it next week, they might not, because it's a triple threat tag team matchup for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships, and they might not even beat it. They showed, in the beginning, they showed something from 2 weeks ago, and last week from Seth Rollins, and all that feud stuff and whatnot of Christian and all that, and that has been my WWE Monday Night Raw reaction. And if you like this video, leave a comment what you thought of WWE Monday Night Raw and what's going to happen tonight on WWE SmackDown Live or WWE SmackDown, and subscribe for more. Hogan rules out. Bye, guys. Bye.